So it's quite easy to get involved and to hear about it. So you might randomly see me handing out carers flyers in the waiting room. So we've got it always up there, updated. Usually announce in pretty much any meeting once it comes near the time of the group, what's going on, can you ask carers? Especially when it's a topic that feels like really important, that people get access to it. And if we know maybe there's a certain family that are going through that, but they're not on the list, I do try and hunt down the care coordinator to get somebody invited.
Yes, yeah, you're very good at getting care coordinators to keep in mind inviting people to the groups. And I think that's probably how most people get to hear about it, isn't it? The care coordinators will mention it, and then they might say to one of us, oh, can we give people a call and talk to them about it? And I mean, I guess making this video is actually a way of trying to reach out even more, isn't it? And trying to, because I think those of us that come to the group and the feedback that we get from the carers is that it just is such a good space. And I mean, I'm just constantly impressed by the compassion that people have for each other in the group, and how well they listen to each other and support each other, and what a fantastic resource. Particularly Margaret and Faith are, with their experience. They can share so much knowledge and information, and just the sort of real understanding of having been there, and that means so much to the carers that we have. So I think we do try and reach out and encourage people to come. When we also sort of think, when we talk to people about sort of encouraging them to come, tell them a bit more about what it would be like, because sometimes people have worries about it, haven't they?
Yeah, I think it feels like a weird place, and I think sometimes you hear, oh, it's a carers group, and quite similar to what we said earlier, this idea that it's prim and proper, you need to be saying what matches the mood of the room, and the reality is the carers group is where you can let out what you don't feel you can tell your friends, because no one's going to get it like someone who's going through it. And for me, it's always felt safe. Like, I've been a carer as well, and just hearing like the way everyone rallies for each other, I wish we could get every single person in that team's meeting, because I just think it means so much to the people that attend, and everyone seems to really take something away from it. And the advice you get in that group is always from that place of someone who gets it, that place of love, really, of like, I've had this, you're not alone.
And I think what we always say to people as well is that some people are come into a group with lots of people, they might not feel too comfortable. So some people come along just for a little bit in their lunch hour, when they can. Some people can put their cameras on, or they keep their cameras off. Some people just listen. Some people will talk and share things, but there's no pressure to do that. We just let people do whatever feels most comfortable for them, just so they can be there and hearing. Sometimes that's enough for people just to listen. And we have the times where there's people we have an open meeting where people just can sort of share how they're getting on, have a bit of a catch up with each other. And then sometimes we have topics as well. So our consultant sometimes comes and runs one on what is psychosis. Faith and Margaret have helped us run workshops on walking on eggshells and having difficult conversations and those sorts of things. So there's lots of different topics. So some people just come for the ones that they're interested in. You don't have to come every month. Just drop in if you want to. Or I'm sure people like it so much they want to come out the next month. But
there's no pressure, is there?
There's no pressure. We just do everything possible to make people feel comfortable enough to come. Yeah.
And we're not offended if you turn up once and then turn up 6 months later.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just happy to see you. And I think that's what's so positive about having topics, having an open space. If you're only there for the one topic, that's fine. But if you want to only come for the open spaces and that chance to just get things off your chest, that's fine as well. We're not like keeping track of you in a way.
No,
where are you this month? I think it's just positive, and hopefully we can continue getting the word out. We've got our carers packs that have the posters in as well, so